Ah, what happened to my VCam? Rhino City Ha. Eh. There we go. No. I am very much real. I'm not going anywhere. Oh, I think I have an eyelash in my eye. Hold on. Hold on, BRB. No, V. Now wake up. You don't get to tell me what to do. Okay, I'm back. Final Fantasy XIV Day. We got to the new residential area, new city. Solution 9. Okay then, fine sleep. No. You don't get to tell me what to do. I will do what I want to do. Okay. Day. But before that, our daily ritual. Thing that we can go about doing. Pick one of them. How about neither? A cuisine match. Today will be better. Which dish belongs in Sierra Leone's cuisine? Clearly the pad thai. I think it's this. Très bien. Kinkinga. Saint Kitts and Nevis. Where the heck is Saint Kitts and Nevis? Brown stew chicken. Suriname. I don't know. I don't know. Ah. Ivanica. Am I Yeah, that is true. That is true. Yemen. Baza. Coco's Islands cuisine. one of these. Ah. Oh, hold on. We had that yesterday. That's from Austria or something. Which dish belongs in Azerbaijan's cuisine? Clearly the poutine. Bamia. Serbian. Sevapi. Latvia. What the heck is this? I can't even see the food here. Could be any one of them. Aronimniha. Infinity Katiha. Ah. Roki. New England boiled dinner. Okay, above the average today. Regional 7. Teflon lime paper gotta be one of my favorite Latvian dishes. I know, right? Can't see anything here. Belarus, Kyrgyzstan, Armenia, Georgia, Uzbekistan, Estonia, Moldova, Poland, Azerbaijan, Tajikistan, Latvia, Kazakh, Russia, Lithuania, Ukraine, Turkmenistan. Pokies are traditional Polish candies, known for their caramel-like flavor and semi-soft texture. Translates to little cows in English, likely due to the cow's image often found on the packaging. New England boiled dinner. I can't believe I messed up fricadelle when I had that yesterday. Anyway, Bailey, food guesser. Nelson. Beef steak, ham, bacon, mozza, tomato. Steak burger. Uzha. Ah. I've been betrayed. South East Brazil. Whoppa! Is this Argentina or one of the two countries between those two? I think one of them is Paraguay. Uruguay? Nice, it is Uruguay. Anyone keeping up with soccer, football, FIFA? England losing to Argentina 2-1. Never fails to not deliver. Yeah, football. So it looks like we're getting England versus France for third place. And then Argentina versus Spain for first and second place. That should be interesting. I was hoping England would knock out Argentina, or not knock out, but put them in third place or fourth place. But it didn't happen. Time to check the Nate Silver prediction model for the second time ever. Gives Argentina a decisive 50.8% chance. Let's go, Spain! I have no stake in that debate, other than it's kind of funny how it's Spain and the land that Spain used to have after colonization, but no longer has. And France versus England is kind of funny too. Apparently there were riots after France lost to Spain. French citizens try to not set their cities on fire after the minorest of inconveniences or whatever. Challenge absolutely impossible. The colonizers must show dominance. Oh boy. What happened between Argentina and Egypt anyway? Wasn't Egypt winning like 2-0 and then Argentina somehow scored 3 goals at the last like third or something? Argentina versus Egypt. Messi and Argentina ride VAR drama to complete epic comeback versus Egypt. With Egypt leading 2-0 with just over 10 minutes to go. The Albi Celeste captain assisted Argentina's first goal, scored their second in the 84th minute to tie the game, and then played its part to prompt Enzo Fernandez game winner in the second minute of stoppage time to send his country into the quarterfinals of the 2026 World Cup with a thrilling 3-2 win. Egypt cried biased refs. Let's see, let's read about this drama. Messi missed a penalty after Egypt scored the first goal. The second miss of this World Cup. Messi's record, 4 out of 8 World Cup penalties missed. Is it that hard to score a penalty kick? I thought the average was like 80%. When you do penalty kick shootouts, it's usually like 4 out of 5 scored. How can the greatest soccer player, footballer have a 50% score rate on penalty kicks? Footballs, man. Wait, one of the goals, Egyptian goals, was ruled out for a foul. Aww. The VAR mission creep continues, this time to Egypt's detriment. The involvement of VAR in this game will rumble on for days and years from Egypt's perspective because it had far too much involvement in the result. When Zico put Egypt 2-0 ahead in the 58th minute, the Pyramids Football Club forward looked to have scored one of the best and most significant goals of the tournament, but referee Francois Letessier was called by VAR to review a challenge on Lysandro Martinez at the start of the move, way back in the Egypt half. I love football drama. Interesting. Despite the despite VR being called on an Egyptian minor contact that turned out to be a foul, A significant shirt pull foul or contact was not reviewed by VAR. Just before Argentina's second goal. I would be pretty upset. That sounds pretty one-sided. Totally no foul play. On FIFA side, no, couldn't be, nope. Gotta make Argentina win another cup. Cause it's Messi's last. 12글자님 니하. Rice, chicken, water, garlic, salt, pepper, sesame oil, green onion. Japan. No way. 접시가 되게 일본스럽다고 생각했는데 한국 접시예요 이게? 그릇이야? Apparently that's a Korean dish, like the actual bowl. I thought that looked very Japanese. East Mapleland visa revoked. RIP. 박죽같이 생겼는데 접시가 그릇이 일식인 줄 알았더니 한국식이네. 아닌가? 박죽 맞네. I guess Japanese porridge, rice porridge is more plain. Typically. Okayu. Not the VTuber. Egokayu. No, don't go. I swear I know Korean culture pretty well. Sticky rice flour, coconut milk, sugar, food coloring. Small, round, stemmed dumpling. Made with glutinous rice flour and butterfly pea flour. Coconut and palm sugar. Alright, which Southeast Asian country is this? 어디지? Thailand. Ulandan-mek. Traditional Thai dessert known for its vibrant appearance and rich flavors. Moon and clouds. Okay, that's actually very beautiful. Moon and clouds. Nice. There you go. Made up for yesterday. GG. It's funny how VAR, going back to football, funny how VAR is making... VAR was supposed to solve everything, right? Oh, we'll just have a video recording and then we'll know for sure. But that's not turning out to be the case because of cases like this where when VAR should be called, it's not called for. And when VAR is not warranted, it gets called for. In the former case, it ended up leading to a goal for Argentina's case. And in the latter case, Egyptian attack was stopped. An Egyptian attack that ended up with a ball in the net was basically cancelled. I gotta reread that part. So was the foul or the VR review called 20 seconds after? No, stop. It doesn't say the 20. Where did I see the 20-second? 20. Partially ruled out for a foul at the start of the build-up some 20 seconds before the ball found the back of the net. Anyway. Oh yeah, and in the US's case, you know, after the match was completely over, a certain someone calls the FIFA president to demand a VAR review. In the end, it's still the people controlling the tools. We common folk have no say, everything is rigged. 2 days earlier? Who says who days earlier? Few days earlier? Said missiles were intercepted from the Islamic Republic of Japan. Gotta be one of my favorite rogue nations. Nani? Pandorari, huh? Outfit always wonderful. Thank you, thank you. We doing good. We doing good. Playing Aetherpunk 2077. Yeah, I was just trying to decipher if that's a typo there. 2 days earlier. Is that few days earlier? Who says earlier? Said? No, that doesn't make sense either. No, he did say that. I don't know what the person said, but... Oh, okay, I was missing commas. There you go. There you go, commas. Islamic Republic of Japan. Yeah, when my friends were over, we were having a discussion, right? Is it solely the person's fault? Is it solely the... If a bad actor becomes a leader, is it solely... the bad actor and the people who elected that said bad actor that is at fault, or is it the entire everyone that is at fault for keeping a system that elects such person in place? A system like in terms of education and just control over media, the sheer corruption that exists. It's happened twice, so there is a history of it. Yeah, turns out first past the post needs a bit of an update. Among other changes needed. Hasn't been patched since release. 250 years ago. There have been some patches this minute. Minor ones though. Still version 1, but probably 1.23 or something. Does the patch number increase whenever someone gerrymanders the election map? Copilot and OneDrive, absolutely disgusting. Apparently Microsoft are finally removing web searches, or allowing users to remove web searches from its stupid search. Windows search. Gerrymandering isn't patch notes. That's just an exploit that is found. Yeah, and they're finally adding back taskbar location options that they removed. And people have been complaining since Windows 11 came out. Me and all 12 of us have been complaining. Or rather, all 12 of us and I have been complaining. Sometimes I remember all the complaints I had of Vista, but I wish Vista was still active today. I mean, Vista wasn't even that bad. It was just a little heavy for low-end systems. Plus, the UIC thing, people just were not used to it. But it was much needed because giving everyone admin access was not a good idea. Linewalkers. Waiting for my queue to pop. Line walking. If I do this, does that signify that I have autism or something? Is this like a trait of like symptom of people on the autism spectrum? Or is this an ADHD OCD thing? ADHD, yeah. You're at back commissioning a study. I mean, there is probably a study already. Are people who only step on the white lines at crosswalks? Are those people more likely to be on the autism spectrum? No, I'm totally practicing for that one dungeon that makes you line walk. There's a Shadowbringer's dungeon where you have to line walk. We're all a little acoustic, yes. I am very acoustic. We'll just practicing nodding. I was hoping this queue would be fast, cause I was number 1, but I've been waiting for 4 minutes and 50 seconds. Let's just admire Fang then. Oh, the lighting kind of makes her look creepy. That's a little better. Guarding damage zones and finding group consensus are core skills. Winning means you wait longer. You know, Spang was acting kind of funny last stream. She was acting very aloof when our cat girl asked her about what her favorite food is. As if she doesn't eat. Fairies don't need to eat or go to the bathroom. Striking resemblance to my fairy. It's not as bad as like places that get really warm, but my city's got into like mid-30s recently. And that's super hot for where I am. For Mapleland in Canada, that's crazy hot. Hey, what's a spaceship all about? Actually, how do I? Actually, not a spaceship. It's a gigantic tower. That makes what's it called? Burj Khalifa? Look like a children's toy home, dollhouse. Did you see that there's a wildfire at Lake Superior? Check your air quality before going out. Going out? Good thing I don't do such thing. But yeah, I heard about it. I heard the air quality is really bad. Anyway, yeah, this entire nation is powered by the lightning ether. Converted to electricity. And the tower lies at its center. Okay, so here is solution 9, the residential sector of the gigantic tower. Oh, and here's my duty. I like the color palette here. Blurple. Ah. Hopefully it's an easy level 70, level 80 trial. Oh yeah, there we go. Vossery. There's no one. This might be an interesting fight. We have a newbie. Where's our co-healer? Wait, how's that hit me? I turned around. What the heck? Oh, this is not good. That was stupid. Ping difference. It's time! Time for oh no, he's hot. Light surges within me. Ah, bliss. Oh no, he's hot. Too bad he still sounds like Debu. Ventilation. He's hot, gotta call it off. We can't beat up a hot person. Shadow Reaver. Oh boy. Oh, the music's so good. GG. Oh yeah, no one used LB. Where? Ah! I was trying to find our black mage. Where were we again? Okay, level 98. This design's stupid. I have to go all the way here to interact with it. And there are all these barriers. So where is this on the utopian dystopian gradient? I am not sure yet because we arrived in this world like a day ago. So the entire part about this world having a different flow of time, yeah. We got here, that's all this area. So we're not sure yet. But they were explaining that they have these what are these called again, guys? Not modulator, something similar to that. Yeah, so these things carry like spare souls in them. So if the wearer meets an untimely death, then they can use a spare soul to resurrect. And instead of using like a human soul, they can also use like animals and, yeah, mostly animal souls to infuse themselves with additional powers too. What hunters and presumably soldiers use. Although it doesn't help with, you know, just person becoming too old and just dying naturally. Clearly there's nothing sinister about this soul's economy. So souls are harvested from people who die. Everyone who dies is deleted from people's memories. If someone dies, they're deleted from people's memories because, you know, that'd be too sad. That'd be too sad to handle. And their soul, I guess, is used to keep other people alive now. But I'm thinking, does that mean their population has a net zero? Is net zero? It doesn't ever grow, can't grow. I mean, I guess some people could live without spare souls. Well, let's continue the tour, shall we? Look, you obviously have duties to attend to, citizens to look after. We can stop here if you like. No, I do this because I want to, so please do not worry. Next, I'll show you one of the district's most vital facilities, a place called Resolution. To reach it, we'll need to go by the way of Lane 9, where the Aetherite is situated. feel like I've seen screenshots of this exact chair. And absolutely no questionable RP going on this chair. Absolutely not. Okay, here you go. Watching the world go by with coffee in hand. What could be better, says this relaxed looking person. I like her mint choco hair, mint green hair. Trying to remember the name of that device is gonna drive me crazy. I'm pretty sure it starts with Re. Re or Re. The conveyor ahead will transport you to the government sector where resolution is located. The markings on a conveyor indicate its direction, and there's a pair just like it on the other side. Is it safe? Extremely, there's no need to be afraid. Who said I was afraid? Come on, Rial. Wow, it decomposes and recomposes me. To make up for it, you can buy the coffee. They look happy enough. But then again, people eating males, recomposed sin eaters, were also pretty happy. Until they found out they were eating recomposed sin eaters. That is an impressive building. And here we are, Resolution, the operational heart of Solution 9. From Resolution, we oversee the running of the district and provide essential services to citizens, such as welfare support and job introductions. It's quicker to show than tell, so let's proceed inside. We need to bring the Chinese gacha waifu to the taqueria. We need to. We haven't even eaten taco ourselves yet. Oh, it's doing the dungeon flyover thing. Never mind, it'll stop pretty shortly after that. Looks like they have a high ratio of public servants to citizens, so service should be quick. What that? Oh, there you go. An infusion station, it dispenses souls in exchange for credits. Through hard work, citizens can obtain the peace of mind. Totally fungible tokens.
外から来た君たちにとってはやっぱり理解しにくい制度だよね。
理解できねえし、正直嫌な気分にしかならねえ。ただどんな文化にも始まりがあって、そこに至った理由が、思いがあるはずだ。だから頭ごなしに否定はしないし、判断するためにももっとよく知りたいと思ってる。よければここに至るまでの歴史を教えてくれねえか？
Waifu despair. Maybe we should update real despair. With knowledge comes appreciation.
じゃあ少し長くなるけど昔話をするね。
She kind of sounds like Kururu. Can't take it away from me. Real despair and then real despair 2. Real despair new.
はるか昔、一説によると
Oh
1000
boy,
年以上も前
lore
から
time.
私たちの世界では
You can determine for yourself if it's dystopian,
少しずつ
utopian.
高まっていたの。ある遺跡で発見された穀物の管理記録によるとね、
Now, we don't need to remove anything. I'm just saying maybe we could replace despair. Real despair was actually
1年
hand-drawn
に3ヶ
stuff.
月だったそうなんだけど、
Lore time, better get a quick nap. No, you will enjoy the lore. According to the ancient records that date back around 8 centuries, a rainy season spanned a quarter of a year, during which time severe thunderstorms ravaged the land.
その後およそ400年が経った頃には年の半分くらい雨季が続くのが
4
当たり前にな
centuries
っていた
later,
みたい。
the thunderstorm season had lengthened to nearly half the year. Wow. I might have major depression. If half of the year I couldn't step outside because of thunderstorm. Not that I ever step outside, but I wouldn't even have the option of entertaining the idea of stepping outside.
少しずつ雷雲が空を覆う時間が延びて作物の育ちは悪くなる一方、草をはむ家畜たちも痩せ細っていく。
Trend continued with her ancestors spending longer and longer languishing beneath storm clouds. Crops failed and livestock starved.
でもそんな状況を覆す宝が見つかった。それがエレクトロープだよ。
But amidst this growing desperation, a miraculous material was discovered that promised salvation: electrope.
この街を作っている素材だったよな。
They found silicon.
ある時落雷で発生した山火事の跡を見に行った村人が不思議な黒い鉱石を発見した。それが全ての始まり。その鉱石には雷属性の力を溜め込み、別の属性に変換したり放出したりする性質があると分かったの。以来忌々しい雷雲は大きな恵みとなった。
Testing revealed that the ore possessed a singular property. It could store lightning and convert it to other energies. In that instant, the scourge of endless storms became a blessing.
エレクトロープと名付けられたそれを利用して様々な技術が開発されたことで 民の生活は大きく改善した。エレクトロープは瞬く間に発展の必需品になっちゃったんだ。当時は大した産出量もなかったのにね。自国の領土から取れる量が少なければ当然他国から奪うしかない。
Oh
そうして
boy.
争いが起きたの。
Yes, of course. If you don't have enough, take from others. Ha ha ha. Human history.
いつしかエレクトロープは他国を侵略する兵器にも転用され始め、その兵器を守る防備にも使われるようになった。ますますエレクトロープは足りなくなり、奪い合いが加速する。こうして世界は来航大戦と呼ばれる戦争に突入したの。その末期のこと、アレクサンドリアの隣国リンドブルムがかき集めたエレクトロープを投じて最終兵器を作り出した。
Ooh, WMD. Yes. What better excuse than WMD to invade your neighbor?
それが前線に投じられ、大災害が引き起こされたんだ。
This is actually sounding kind of like
リンドブル
yesterday's
ム側の
stream.
予想さえもはるかに凌駕する雷の力が大陸全土を飲み込んで滅ぼした。
They deployed it on the front lines and triggered a calamity of frightful magnitude. Not even their own scientists had anticipated the force of the lightning that was unleashed. The energy inundated the entire continent, laying it to waste.
それで今の環境になっちまったんだな。
やっぱり君は私が知らないことを知ってるんだね。興味あるな。
興味あるかい？
君のこともいつか教えてね。
君にだけはいつでも教えてくれるよ。じゃあ一緒に私の部屋に行きましょうか。
話を続けるね。当時のアレクサンドリアの人々はそうして戦争と大災害に平和を奪われたんだ。かろうじて生き残った人たちも心に深い傷を負っていた。大切な人を亡くした時の思い出に誰もが嘆き苦しんでいた。
Oh, and the 14th expansion. That calamity sure reminds me of Choice of 10. Those who survived bore deep scars tormented by the memory of loved ones taken too soon. Though they yet lived, the cruel specter of death was with them always.
だから技術者たちは探したんだ。エレクトロープを駆使して魂と記憶の保存方法を。肉体が失われても命は終わりじゃない。
There you go. Physical death isn't the end. So long as our memories endure, we may live on.
長い間、私たちの心の傷を癒し続けてきたこの教えが、今もみんなの心の拠り所になってい
But
るんだ。
now you're choosing to forget about the dead people. So who's remembering them?
そんなことがあったなんて。
Yeah, that's why Bad Lizard Man was able to resurrect and kill his own father.
スフェン様、助けてくれよ。
助けてくれよ. I just fought. My girlfriend and I just had a fight.
どうしたの？
俺、もう予備の魂がねえんだよ。なのに奴ら交換してくれねえ。
No souls left. Simply don't die. Duh.
スフェン様の力でどうにかしてくれよ。
申し訳ありません、スフェン様。この者はろくに労働もせず、トゥルービューで叫びたりの日々を送っておりまして。
Okay, so it wasn't his girlfriend, no. This is a public servant having a tough day at work. Apologies, Your Majesty. This man, he does no work. Instead, he drinks his days away on Trueview Bar.
魂を交換できないのは単に怠けてきたからなんですよ。
He has only himself to blame if he has no credits or souls.
うるせえな。俺はもともとアルカディアの当主だったんだよ。
Fighter at the
なの
Arcadion.
に、ここ最近は武王の命令だとかで試合もさせてもらえねえから。
So he used to be a UFC fighter, but then UFC was banned by the Bad Lizard Man. Okay, got it.
そっか。あの闘技場で勇敢に戦ってたんだね。でもごめんね。君だけを特別扱いするわけにはいかないんだ。
Simply get a
だったら
job.
試合を再開させてくれよ。
You'll have to get a job as an essential
それ
worker.
も私にはできないんだ。軍事利用できる魔物の魂を娯楽で消費させたくないってゾラージャ王が。
The king requires feral souls for the war. He doesn't wish for them to be expended on amusements.
なんだよ。この役立たずの名ばかりおめ。
Oh! How dare you say that to my girlfriend? I mean, my wife.
おいお前、スフェン様になんてことを言うんだ。
いいの、気にしないで。私はこんなことで傷つかないし、この子を嫌いになったりもしないよ。あのね、よく聞いて。魂はあげられないけど、私は君に生きてほしいの。この国で暮らすみんなのことを等しく大切に家族のように愛しているから。だから自暴自棄になったりしないで。どんなに小さくてもいいから幸せを見つけてほしい。君に笑顔でいてほしいんだ。
笑顔
八つ当た
です。
りしたくなったり愚痴を吐きたくなる時は誰にだってある。その時は私が話し相手になるから。
わかったよ。ソリューション9にいれば安全だし、予備の魂がなくたって今すぐ死ぬわけじゃないしな。
He's too emotionally intelligent. I feel overwhelmed. I don't know if I can satisfy her now. I'm just an underdeveloped Unga Bunga adventurer. What the heck?
気が向いたらちゃんと働くんだぞ。変なとこ見せちゃってごめんね。場所を移そうか。
By the way, if you feel your life slipping away, make sure to crawl into a nearby soul harvester. Can't let it go to waste. Oh my goodness.
これで一通りの主要施設は回ったかな。私の案内はこれでおしまい。
なあ、さっきみたいなことはよくあるのか？
まあね。でも仕方ないよ。生きていれば苦しいことはあるからさ。
Hardships are a fact of life, as we found out in the first at
魂
Yulmore.
資源の管理は長い間この国を支えてきた制度だけど、弊害もあってね。さっきの人みたいに予備の魂が尽きると恐怖や不安で過敏に反応しちゃうことがあるんだよ。
For
それ
people that
に
become
出
accustomed
生
to
率
having
の低下を
souls,
引き起こしてる可能性があるって。
some claim it may also have contributed to a decline in births.
もしもの話だけどよ、
Birth rate
廃止したり
mutation.
できねえのか？
できないよ。
No.
まあ、馴染んだ文化を変えることが簡単じゃねえのはわかる。蒼結の教えの時だって相当を求める理由があったしな。だけど私らがゾラージャを倒したら自分で物事を決められるようになるんだろ。そしたら融合した土地を元に戻す方法も含めて一緒に考えていこうぜ、スフェ。
二人ともあのね、実は私
She's gonna get interrupted by Zoralja.
どうした？
Definitely interrupted by Zoralja.
なんでもないや。
なんでもないや。ダラダラダンダラダラダ。ダダンダラダラ。
ごめん、いろいろ連れ回しちゃったけど、そろそろ行かなきゃ。
うん、案内ありがとな。私らも仲間と合流するぜ。
ありがてえ、ありがてえ。
おかげでこの国のことを知れたし、お前のこともようやく少しだけ分かってきた気がする。知りたいことは尽きねえが、今は何よりゾラージャを倒すことが先決だ。全部片付いたらトライオラのことも紹介させてくれよな。
楽しみにしてるね。
still has some thoughts on her mind that she's mulling over.
やっぱり私にはもうこの道を進むしかないんだ。ごめんね、ラマチ。その約束は守れそうにないよ。
Interesting how in the Japanese audio she says Lamati, the pet name for Wuklamat, and in the English translation caption it says, "Forgive me, Va Wuklamat," which is like as formal as you can get. He's even doing the Chinese gacha waifu walk. What is Sven wanting to tell us, I wonder? Well, it can wait for another time. We've been exploring for a while now, and should probably go to Kachuya's meeting point. That'll be back the way we came, I think. Won't be able to talk really until we smuggle her into the taqueria. Gosh, we really need to go to the taqueria now. Ben genuinely cares for her people. I can respect her for that. And thanks to her tour, I've come to better understand the lives of Alexandrians. They don't feel so strange and distant anymore. We're supposed to go to a place called True View in the eastern sector. This conveyor ought to take us there. You know, once you get used to it, they're actually kind of fun. Come on, Riel. Ah yes, my body being decomposed into atoms and then being recomposed up here. Great feeling. This is the right place, you think? I don't see the others though. Well, rather than sitting and waiting, we might as well explore a bit more. Huh? Yeah, look over there. A Mamulja child. What are they doing here? Eek. You noticed too, right? The resemblance to Zoralja. No way, that's Zoralja's kid. The blue scales of a Bunewa with the features of a Hubigo. This can't be a coincidence. At any rate, it wouldn't do to leave such a small child on their own. We must kidnap him. Come on, let's go after them. Gonna go get some snack. And maybe more drink. BRB! Ah! Controller haptic feedback and a loud noise at the same time. And screen flashing. You guys are missing out on the haptic feedback. Eclectic expert. It enjoys a certain infamy in its immediate environment, shall I say, or other fish of its fraternity flip their fins and flee from it. This guy talks too much! Make your quest short, dang it. Whoa! Fox crest. Eh. Ah! Alright, check out my new rod.
Ooh, would I like to breed again?
Breed again?
Oh, sorry, no, that's not what this is. For one final little mood boost before the race, would you like to breed
This is
again?
an all ages game, Samapi!
Sorry, I meant bread.
No! How long is this gonna last? Ah! Ah! Biha! Biha, sorry. I had double audio track going. Oh, that's a full map attack, okay. Ah! I slid right off. Ah! You're almost dead, Snail. What's happening? What's wrong? Are you feeling quite okay?
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Gift delivered. Oh my god! Bunny shocked.
本当に
That. Ah! I should have known. Chicken tender, ready for fry. And we can't. 아, 제발. 아, 제발. 키 어딨어? 아, 물자기. 키 doesn't fit. Big man. Ah. Other players looking at Real will be like, oh my god, Real's running into walls all day. 살아봐다. Ah. Ah! I missed the grace! I have more to complain about my scoop side up in the dishwasher and 4 open bags of bread. Housemate. I go and open a tub of yogurt, Greek yogurt. It's fucking empty. But it's in the fridge. I don't get it. I guess they're too lazy to wash it and throw it out. I got so mad at seeing that I just put it back right in the fridge. I'm like, I'm not dealing with this shit. Honestly, he probably single-handedly cost the game. Ooh, PK Jinsan. And then big. Am I crunchy? Not crunchy enough. Am I crunchy now? Oh my god. The true pixel tubing experience. Are you Eorzea? Are you Eorzea? Bruh? Meow. 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 Ah. Ra. Meow. Okay, is it better now? Is Real bad at this game? No, absolutely not. I'm having the greatest, the goodest, bestest of my time of my life. Because Dumb Puzzle is fun and entertaining. No! That might be it. Alright, I'm going for the Oct. If it survives 4 M legs, well, I guess it gets to survive. It survived. Alright, let's see. Hopefully that still counts as mission complete. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. No! This is what I get for the shooting. 99! 330! Okay guys, thank you for coming to the stream, and I'll see you tomorrow during Final Fantasy stream. Goodbye, thank you, good night, bye! Goodbye! 다이마 다녀왔습니다. You didn't have any snacks, so I just made myself a large glass of sweet tea. I say sweet tea, but this is probably like 1/3 as sweet as commercial stuff. Hopefully I don't spill it. I've been on a bit of a spilling streak. Maybe we should get one of those resurrectors while we are here. It needs like a central server. Is that a GPU tower? So this is true view. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, but it does seem likely. That looks like a couple of 3090s stuck next to each other. That building's just about the only one that isn't lit up. Not open for business at the moment, I guess. Never know when we'll have a big fall during a duty. Ah! Ah! I didn't see you there. Listen, we don't mean you any harm. We just want to talk. That's what they all say. It's a bit odd, don't you think? They run off when we approach, only to suddenly reappear. Could it be they want to take us somewhere? Is that the way of it? You want us to follow you? So it is. Alright then, lead the way. Follow the blue scale tube, go, child. Oh my god, it's fast! Everybody's not fast. They really need to let players use the follow function. Yes, Uriha. Please throttle support. Recreation zone. Hold on, I gotta tune to the other eye. You wait there, child. Oh, I missed one earlier. He took us to a bar. So it looks like this bar is employing children, child laborers. Bringing new customers. Is this where you wanted to bring us? What is this place? If you're meant to relax here, it isn't working for me. Hey, what's your name? Still not inclined to talk. He'll only talk if he's completely comfortable with you. You know him? After a fashion, but never mind that. Buy him some drinks to loosen up his lips. How about something to wet your whistle? Adorable as you are, it's on the house. I can recommend our special, Her Majesty. Oh yes, I'll have Her Majesty, please, thank you very much. Delivered to my room. I'll prepare one without liquor for the boy too. Thanks, but no thanks. We're supposed to meet a friend named Kachua. But we ran into the child in the way and he led us here. Oh, so you're with Kachua? In that case, go and have a chat with the big Tassos there. He'll show you the fun place. To a fun place. And that is how the wool and wuklamat were captured by Eorzea and forever locked away. What about him? I don't think he's in a mood to talk, so he can tend the bar here with me. This has taken a turn for the strange. But you don't think we're walking into a trap, do you? Roll credits, please. And as if this doesn't have suspicious written all over it. What is this fun place meant to be? Is Kachua here? There? Well, I suppose there's only one way to find out. This area is normally off limits, but Kachua has told us about you. Just follow the corridor and head into the room at the end. Let's go, Real. Whatever happens, happens. But whatever happens, you won't catch me being surprised. The back rooms, eh? It might be over for the wall and diplomat. Kita kita, and there's voice acting. Seiyu kita. Now I can relax and drink my tea.
私たちもついさっき来たところよ。
こりゃまたすげえな。
ここが私たちオブリビオンの本拠地、通称バックルームさ。
酒場の裏口に秘密結社のアジトだなんて、なんだか石の家みたいね。
ここにいるメンバーは主にエレクトロープの扱いに長けたクリエイターやアダプターたち。それぞれが得意技を生かして各地で活動するメンバーたちを支援してくれているんだよ。ゲノルト、シェール、軽く説明してくれるかい？
Geralt? Geralt, what are you doing here?
そうだな。物資調達も俺たちの大きな役割だが、武器や防具の製造なんかも独自の設備を使ってやってるぜ。
その他情報収集も僕たちの役割ですね。エバーキープの複雑な機関システムにハッキング、つまり非正規な手法で接続して解析するわけです。ゾラージャ配下の軍の動きを監視したり、メンバー間の通信をつないだりなんかも僕らの仕事です。
中でも最も力を入れているのがプリザベーションについて調べることだね。
Couldn't be Geralt's twin,
エレクトロープ技術
no
の根底を
sir.
編み出したとされる集団のことさ。魂や記憶の管理技術はもちろん、エバーキープの基幹システムに塔そのものの設計、つまりはこの国の要を作った天才たちってわけ。彼らの発明の中でも極めつけが世界をつなぐ力、トラル大陸とアレクサンドリア王国を融合させた技術さ。
あんたたちを第一世界に呼んだ召喚術やアゼムが残した術式もそういう類の力ではある。だが局所的とはいえ世界統合を成し遂げるような技術はさすがに俺にも想像すら及ばない。
ちなみにこのオブリビオンの設立者もプリザベーション出身の夫婦だったそうだよ。 世界の融合を阻止するために組織を抜けてこっちを立ち上げたんだって。
ちょっと衝撃的すぎて頭が追いつかないわ。
ところであなた面白い耳飾りをしてますね。記録媒体を耳にぶら下げている人なんて初めて見ましたよ。あれ、その顔は自覚なかったんですね。実はバックルームに機械兵が入り込まないように廊下であなた方をスキャンさせてもらってたんです。で、あなたからエレクトロープの反応があった。偽装されてますけど、それエレクトロープの記録媒体ですよ。一体どこの店で買ったんです？
これは買ったものじゃなく、ある人から受け継いだもので。
遺跡の奥深くにあるエレクトロープ製の扉から人が現れて、赤ん坊だったあなたと耳飾りを託した。
何か心当たりがあるんですか？
Oh, maybe they're the founders of this organization.
あのね、クルルちゃん、さっき話したオブリビオンの設立者のことなんだけど、ミララ族の夫婦だったって言われてるんだよ。彼らとクルルちゃんの両親が同一人物ないし近しい立場にあった可能性がある。なぜなら世界をつなぐ力を研究していた張本人であり、かつプリザベーションの裏切り者として追われる立場にあったからね。追っ手が迫る中、娘を別の世界に逃がしたという推論はありえなくはないと思うんだ。
それって私の両親がオブリビオンの設立者ってことですか？その人たちのこともっと教えてください。どんな些細な情報でも構いません。
それが名前すらも記録に残ってなくてね。組織を裏切ったということだから、追跡から逃れるために情報を抹消したのかもしれない。力になれなくて悪いね。私たちがこれまでに収集したデータでよければ提供してあげられるけど、どうする？
お願いします。バルデシオン委員会としても私個人としてもできる限りの情報を集めたいんです。
I mean, why don't we start by reading whatever's on your memory data, memory device?
この一連の事件に世界をつなぐ力が関わっているなら、
Your earring.
力になれることがあるかもしれない。
分かった。バックルームにあるデータは好きに閲覧していいよ。
ありがとうございます。
じゃあ僕も耳飾りに記録されたデータを調べておきますよ。創設者が残した記録媒体となるとがぜん興味が湧きました。
じゃあその調査はラハたちに任せるとして、私たちにできることはない？
ゾラージャの動きはまだないようだからね。
ならアリゼ、ちょっと付き合ってくれねえか？決戦に備えて確認したい動きがあるんだ。
もちろんいいわよ。
俺また失敗した。
Definitely Geralt.
うるさいな。目を合わせない方がいいですよ。
なあ、そこのどっちかでいいからちょっと頼まれてくんねえか。
そうだ。シェールさんに聞きたいことがあるんだった。
Aaronville. Can't believe I got ditched by Aaronville. Sorry you had to see me passion spilling over. Happens when you put your heart and soul into your craft, you know. And not to be weird or nothing, but I felt a sense of kinship when I saw you. As if we've met in another life. Surely the shirtless guy would never ask you to do anything sus. No, nothing like going hunting down dozens of enemies. Any road. As I was saying, I need someone to lend me a hand. I haven't slept for a few nights now, not a single wink, and I'm ripe to collapse. I can't afford to though. Got folks relying on me, see? But if I'm to keep at it, I need you to fetch me my favorite energy tonic. Wow, now we're fetching energy drinks. That voucher's good for 2 cans. One for yourself, by the way, of welcome. Can't get the stuff at any old vending machine though. Need to talk to a bloke named Philemon. You'll find him tending a bar out on the main strip. Off you go now. Better you than me. Are you sure about that, Aaronville? Riel will not forget. Riel will remember this. Outdoor drinking space. Well, we were still indoors, I guess, but like semi-outdoor. Balderon, is it you, Balderon? Welcome. What are you having? Energy tonics you can't get from vending machines. How dare you suggest that I sell such dangerous stuff? Away with you, and don't come back. Ahem, got a voucher? Slip it to me then. Nice and subtle. Chimpasriha. So you're collecting for Gnault. A can for him and a can for you, eh? Here we go. Yours is formulated for beginners. Gentler than the full-strength stuff. It's not contraband or anything, so you won't run afoul of the authorities. But if the Rodina Consortium was made aware of my special selection, it'd be bad for business. Now, seeing as it's your first time, I want you to drink your tonic here, just in case there's side effects. Side effects? What could possibly go wrong drinking? Beginner's Energy Tonic. Bearing a curious design upon its can, this energy tonic is apparently formulated for beginners. Drink the tonic in a single pull. Now that's how you do it. Your pulse ought to quicken soon, after which you'll start to see everything more clearly, and then finally you'll feel a roaring surge of energy. People say it's like growing a pair of rainbow wings. Red Bull gives you wings. Well, you haven't up and cracked it, so hurry along and give Gnolt his tonic. He tends to leave it to the last moment, and I expect he's about to keel over. Wow, bro, is this what happens when I drink energy drinks? Oh, it disappeared. Bad. Better buy 99 and chug one before every cutscene. Oh, Neon Stein. I thought it said Neon Sign. You got the tonic? Give it here, quick. Full strength energy tonic. Bearing a curious design upon its can, this energy tonic is a favorite of Oblivion member Gnolt. Ah, that's the stuff. Ain't nothing like it to blow the cobwebs right out. It's a great big kaboom. Awakens something feral in me, it does. Transforms me into a remorseless beast. What won't stop till it's done what it was born to do. And he wrote, sorry for sending you off on an errand like that. I just can't concentrate without me tonic, you know. And the pile of work only ever gets bigger. Speaking of which, I better get back to it. Those weapons and tools ain't going to enhance themselves.
なあ、聞きたかったんだが、あの子供のマムージャひょっとして。
ああ、おそらくゾラージャの子だろう。
やっぱりか。でもなんだってこんな場所にいるんだ。
実を言うと、あの子は捨て子でね。数年前に下の廃棄場に捨てられてたのを私たちの仲間が見つけてきたのさ。
血を分けた子供まで捨てるのかよ。
本当のところはわからないんだけどね。両親が誰でどんな経緯で生まれ捨て置かれたのか。ただ青い不備語族なんてゾラージャ王以外いないじゃない。だからみんな武王の子だと思ってるし、あの子自身もそう理解してるみたいだね。
Yes.
もっとも物心
Most
が
likely.
捨てられてたもんだから、父親はもちろん母親の記憶もないみたいでさ。
Who's the mother? Who's crazy enough to... Oh, maybe she was forced into it. Oh my goodness.
グルージャ。
Ah?
私が名付けたのさ。偉大なグルージャジャのような真のある人に育って
Oh,
ほ
I
しい
see, I see, I see. I thought Zoralja
そんな
named him
願いを
that.
込めてね。
いい名前じゃねえか。
あの子にはちょっと不思議なところがあってね。最初は私たちが引き取って育てようとしたけど、数日一緒に暮らしてようやく慣れてきたと思ったらふらりと姿を消しちまったんだ。オブリビオンの仲間と何日も探し回ってようやく見つけたのはエバーキープの外。
外って魔物がうろつく危険地帯だぞ。
それがどんな魔物もあの子を襲おうとしないんだよ。あの危険なサンダーヤードをまるで散歩でもするかのように平然と歩いていたくらいさ。しかも調べてみたらアウトスカーツの住人たちから食べ物を恵んでもらって一人で生活してたみたいなんだ。その後も何度かバックルームに連れ戻したんだけど、やっぱり数日経つとふらっと消えちまう。
Aw.
いろいろな人に助けられながらもあの子は自由に生きてるのさ。そんなわけで最終的にグルージャとは適度な距離感を保つことにしたってわけ。もちろん必要に応じて生活を助けてやりながらね。
グルージャがゾラージャの息子なら私にとっても他人じゃねえ。もし本人が望むのなら親父が私にしてくれたみたいに引き取って守ってやりたいとも思う。ただわからねえんだ。ゾラージャを倒そうとしてる私がそういうことを聞いていいのかって。
No, he heard it.
走っていったぞ。
あ、まずいかも。グルージャですね。
もしかして今の話を聞いてたのか。
悪い、私のせいだ。足止めするようには頼んでおいたんだけど配慮が足りなかったよ。
探しに行ってくる。聞かれてたならなおさら私が向き合わねえと。
待って、ラマチ。気持ちはわかるけど手分けして探した方が早いわ。カフキワさん、行き先に心当たりは？
ソリューション9にいてくれればいいが、ヘリテージファウンドに出た可能性も。あの子はどこにでも行っちまうからね。
それじゃあ俺とフクロは街の中を調べて回ろう。外は戦えるオタクらに任せていいか？
もちろんだ。残りの3人でヘリテージファウンドを探してくる。
I mean, if there's a resistances, don't they have like a network of like spies and CCTVs and whatnot? Or does that make too much sense? Little footfalls. That's all Waklama can do. Not to rush off after Gululja. If Gululja is outside the tower, we need to find him as quickly as possible. Even if he's used to getting around on his own, the wilds are still no place for a child. Agreed. While Kura and Raha continue reviewing the data, the three of us should devote ourselves to the search. Alright, let's head it to the base of the tower and take it from there. Nice BGM. FF10. Never played FF10 much. I only played it for a couple of hours on an emulator. Well, here we are outside, but where do we even begin? Perhaps someone has caught sight of Gulja. Let's make inquiries nearby. Good idea. Could you handle the outskirts, Eorzea? In the meantime, Riel and I will head beyond the big wall. That's not Fariha! Man, something just flew over my head. .266 southwest. .166 southwest. What's her name, Niha? Gulja doesn't appear to be in the area. However, you catch a sight of a group of people in a short distance to the southwest. You spotted those people too, yes? Perhaps they've seen something. Come on. I have a feeling that the other current's gonna be up here. Oh, yeah. No! I was about to be smug and like, oh, yes, it sure is. And then I fell. I was trying to drive as far from the enemies as possible so that I don't aggro them. Like that. Hello. Looks like some sort of salvage yard. Well, let's ask about Gulja. Gulja isn't here. You know the boy? Have you seen him? Oh, forgive me. I didn't know you were. No offense taken. My name is Tapu. My eyes may be useless, but my ears are sharper for it. I can recognize people by their footfalls, including Gulja. Though he didn't come this way. Where in the world could he be? I do not know your voice. Who are you? To Gulja. And why do you search for him? I'm his aunt. I'm family. Though we're not related by blood, his father is my brother. I've only just met Gulja and we haven't had the chance to talk properly, but I'm about to do something that'll make him hate me. And I wanted the chance to explain. His father's your brother. Then that means you're... Yes, I'm Muklamat, Vow of Resolve of Tulailal. And I've journeyed here to bring my brother Zoralja to account for murdering our people and our father. When all is said and done, Gulja may want nothing to do with me. Nonetheless, I'll always consider him my family. I'll always be there for him, and I want him to know that. It tears you apart to do what you must. The quiver in your voice tells a tale. Eorzea was headed south. There he has a place that is as close to home as he knows. Find and bear your heart to him. Should he turn bare his heart to you, accept and respect his wishes, as Queen Sven respected ours when she granted us a place in her realm. I will, don't worry. But, what do you mean when you say Sven respected your wishes? Out of concern for our well-being, Her Majesty had urged us to reside inside of her keep. When we declined, not only did she gracefully accept our decision, she granted us necessary supplies to make our home here. And since then, she has paid us regular visits to see how we fare. That sounds like Sven, alright. Well, thanks for telling me about Eorzea. I'll find him and then we'll have a good talk. We continue south, it seems. Let's keep our eyes peeled as we make our way. Shouldn't we let our companions know that they don't have to search for Eorzea inside? Tamati Forgar. What the heck is that? I mean, yes, I saw the town, but the purple goop thing, is that Omega? It's a town. And half of it's submerged. The architecture looks nothing like what we've seen so far. It's more Charlean. There he is among the ruins. I only caught a glimpse, but there's no mistaking that tiny silhouette. Giving it to me, huh? Let's hurry after him. It'd be a disaster if a building collapsed while he's inside. Oklamat is eager to follow Eorzea into the ruined town. I only saw him for a moment before he disappeared into a building, but I'm pretty sure Eorzea was heading further south. I'll contact Eorzea on Link Pearl and let her know to join us. .353 south. I don't know, I wouldn't even say this looks Charlean. It looks completely different, which is pretty cool. How the game's art designer managed to pull that off. This is the area, but the canals and the debris make it hard to get a good view. Let's split up and search. If you could head into the canals, I'll make my way through the streets. When we find Eorzea, let's watch from a distance until he gets to his destination. Wouldn't want to startle him and cause an accident. Ah, it's just short. How about here? There we go. I will get my other current. Spotted. He had located Eorzea. Follow him quietly without being noticed. Follow him quietly. No, I will take my bike. Oh dear. Since when did 14 turn into RTS? Oh, he heard my bike sound. Dot dot dot. Safe now. Vroom vroom. Oh, he heard me say vroom vroom. Oh, he's running now. Dot dot dot. You're running again. Ew, says Eorzea. RX933님 어서오세요. 그 인체공학적이라기보다 그냥 원래 패드, 게임 패드 쓰면 원래 저렇게 생겼습니다. 리하 어서오세요.
こんな ところまで来てたのか。
He heard you hunger for
とに
Max.
かく無事でよかったぜ。
You know, I do happen to have some Uber Eats credits. 아차. 부끄러울 것까지야. He's come a long way on such short legs.
ここに何かあるのかしら。
Oh my god, I almost spilled my tea again.
Hey, あの子たちの世話をしに来てたのね。
Maple Eats.
グルー、
動くな。
機械兵。
グルーザー、逃げて。
Nah, it's probably his guardian.
お前たち何者だ。グルージャの知り合いか。
Riaika? I'm his aunt.
グルージャと話をするために来た。驚かせて悪かったな。私はお前のことをもっと知りたくて。
And I'm about to kill your father, so I had to let you
私のことを知って
know.
ほしくて来たんだ。
この者たちを排除するか、それとも話をしてみるか。
さっき父さん
Alright, he heard that
倒すって言
already.
ってた。
よし、ならば私がこの者たちを倒そう。
Oh, so you sound like a writer.
でも僕も知りたい。
네, 일본어 성우 좋습니다. 저는 좋아요. 오히려 이제 한국 더빙은 글섭에는 없기 때문에 좀 생소한 편이 있죠. 트위터에서 몇 번 들어본 적은 있는데. Look at this happy cat.
お前がそうしたいならそうするがいい。
いっぱい話そうな、グルージャ。
I like the soldier's character. I like the soldier's like design. Looks pretty cool.
まずは教えてほしいんだけどよ。この古そうな機械兵とはどういう関係なんだ。
古そうなのではない。古いのだ。
古いのだ。
もうかれこれ380年はこの姿だからな。
338 years.
この姿。オーティスは悪いやつじゃないよ。
Oi,
お腹が空
Otis.
いて悲しくなっていた時に僕を助けてくれたんだ。
Where have we heard that name? Someone said that before. 누군가가 오티스라는 이름을 말했었는데. Who said that? Someone said that.
それから話すうちに仲良しになった。美味しいご飯を作ってくれたり言葉を教えてくれたり。
아, 지금 창천 미는 중이세요? 화도 모름. 아하, 그래도 그림 그 영상만 봐도 스포되는 게 있을 수도 있으니까 얼른 창천 밀고 피륵 밀고 아니지 창천 밀고 이거 뭐야 스톤블러드 한국어 이름 까먹었네 밀고 칠흑 밀고, 홍련 밀고, 칠흑 밀고, 수월 밀고, 황금 반쯤 밀고 오세요. 그러면은 스포 안 당합니다. 네, 갈 길이 멀죠. He cooks for me, teaches me all kinds of things.
それから魔物に気づかれない距離も教えてくれたよ。
ごめん、ちょっと待って。美味しいご飯ってこの古い機械兵が？それに魔物に関する知識まで。こいつ何者なんだ？
おっと失敬、申し遅れた。
Is he possibly the consciousness of Head of Reason? Because Head of Reason was asleep the entire time. 얘 혹시 그건가? 그 쌍두 중에 한 명? 그르자자 오티스 베로나 Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria. Cool. I like your design, Otis.
騎士団長。機械なのに？
グルージャと話したいと言いながら、この私にも興味津々の様子だな。昔話をするのもやぶさかではないが。
야부사카.
ひとまず今は飯にしようではないか。
But ere I regale you, we must take our repast.
飯か。できればバックルームで話したいところだが。
ごめんね、僕もお腹空いちゃった。
よっしゃ、飯にしようぜ。
Of course, her nephew says he's hungry. She's immediately.
武王様も甥っ子には弱いのね。とりあえずエレンビルには連絡しておくわ。グルージャのこと心配してるだろうし。
私がとっておきの飯を作ってやろう。お主らにも手伝ってもらうがな。
Okay, I like this character a lot. Probably one of my favorite characters so far in Dawntrail. So my new friends, I would enlist your aid in procuring the ingredients for our repast. After all, the most enjoyable meals are those we make together. We're happy to pitch in, of course. What ingredients did you have in mind? First of all, some yam and pumpkin. The people of the outskirts should be willing to share their harvest. If you and Gulja go and speak to them. Here, I'll ask for the cast-off too, as usual. As for Rial and Alze, I would be obliged if you could procure some woolback meat. The creatures can be found gazing on the slopes outside of the town. As beef is less readily available, their flesh makes for a good substitute. That of the younger ones especially, as it's more tender and less gamey. Consider it done. We'll be back with the meat before you know it. Thank you kindly. In the meantime, I shall see to other preparations. Ha ha ha. There's nothing so fine as a meal with friends old and new. like this guy. 끈캐가 너무 마음에 드는구만. Let's remove the vacation glamour for now, since we're in what's this place? Alexandria. Wool bag. $272 northeast. Let's grab this one first. Maybe one right here. $217 southwest. Oh my god, that's really loud. $63 south. East. $537 northeast. Like the distance. Must be like here. The BGM sounds so Toho right now. Not this part, but the previous. Was the trumpet. Can I climb this? No. This looks climbable. $491 north. Must be up here then. Maybe here. Oh no, it's gonna be up there. Ooh, level 98 gear. Hey, this is a recolor of the level 71. 이거 레벨 70짜리랑 똑같이 생긴 것 같은데. What's this? Already procured the meat. You're dead, buddy. Good heavens, you have! And such a choice cut it is besides. This plain, you know how to handle yourself in battle. Were it 400 years ago, I would have recruited you to the Royal Knights. Ha ha ha! Memories of a Knight. Once Alisaie brings her portion, we shall have a glorious bounty to satisfy growing younglings like yourselves. Indeed, I expect there will be ample leftovers to share with the good folk of the Drift Downs. They always appreciate a warm meal. Now, seeing as you have completed your task so quickly, I have another request to make of you. We've exhausted our supplies of kindling electrope, and I should be grateful if you could search for the houses yonder for more. In the Old Kingdom, electrope rations were issued to each citizen. While small, fragments may still be found here and there. If you can obtain 5 pieces, say, at least one ought to be what we require. That is the kind that converts lightning to fire. The little jaw can identify them by their circuitry, so pray take them to him. The boy has become quite deft at discerning electrope types, and in a very short time, I might add. Now off you go, and happy foraging. Ah, no way to climb up. Where is this? Electrode. I just realized the entire town is like slanted. Processed electrode. Ah, there. There are lots of enemies in this area. Hopefully this is the only one in this red zone. Good. Hopefully less enemies over here. Oh yeah, we're in the clear. Good, good. Oh. Hold on, let me pick up this last piece. Oh no, dog. Haven't had this fight in a while. Slime huh? First time Gunbreaker. Okay, that's fine. Forward implosion. Forward shadow implosion. Okay, it's still relative to the dawn, not relative to the shadow. Good. Thief Shadow Nova. Backward implosion. Backward shadow implosion. Swan shadow. Deep Shadow Nova. Fade to Shadow. Umbra Smash. Shadow's Edge. Left Giga Slash. Left Shadow Slash. Okay. Left Shadow Slash. Fawn Shadow. Shadow Nova. Good, someone else got that. Or Shadow Implosion. Oh shoot, I got clipped. Ping difference. Fade to Shadow. Backward Implosion. Void Gate. Shadowy Eruption. Left. I think the Scholar did the best one. Not sure. The best portrait. Back to got aggroed. Otis says you have Electro for me. Oh, you found a lot. Let's see, this one creates wind, this one's for water. You can tell just like that. I'm impressed. Clever, isn't he? I'll bet he gets it from his father. Now this is it. This converts to fire. Converts to fire. It's absorbed lots of lightning, so we should be able to kindle a flame easily. Thank you, Rial. Thanks to your kind assistance, we have everything we need for our repast. You've done your part, and now I shall do mine. I bid you relax, my friend. The meal will be soon served. This is the kind of thing families do, Gluja. We have meals together and talk about what's on our minds. So you ate with your father? Yes, with Sam and my brothers. It was mostly the head of Resolve and I doing the talking. The Quana and the head of Reason occasionally joined in, and Zeralja spoke when he was spoken to. You said that you have two papas. Does that mean one is yours and the other's my father's? No, both are our father. He's what people call blessed siblings, a Mamulja with two heads. Zeralja is his true-born child, while Quana and I were adopted and don't share the same blood. But that doesn't make us any less a family. What matters is that our hearts are connected. The head of Resolve taught me that. Family? Do you have someone like that too? A person you think is family even though you don't share the same blood? That's a good question. What about you? Passing the question on to me, Alize, please. I do, and they're very dear to me. I have many. All my waifus, for one. I'd like to meet them one day. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to bring a parade of my waifus now. Family. 9, please. So, Gulja, I'm hoping that we could be family, you and I. Won't you tell me about yourself? You really want to know about me? Do you think they would accept your harem? They, whom? My waifus? Of course, they all know each other. They're all very friendly to each other. So are my husbandos. I do. I want to know all about you. The things you love, the things you hate, anything and everything. I want to know all about you too. That reminds me, we're hoping to hear your story too, Otis. As you wish. Be forewarned that mine is a tale that will be long in recounting. It was before lightning had altered the world that I was appointed Lord Captain of the Royal Knights. We're talking hundreds of years prior to the calamity, right? Indeed, earlier still than when I assumed this mechanical form, 454 years ago, to be precise. Then you used to be a normal person? Oh yes, I was once flesh and blood like you, and I proudly served as a Knight of Alexandria. So rather than a machine that behaved like the person you are an actual person. How is this possible? Well, soul transferring technology. It's only natural that you're confused. Hear my tale to the end, and all shall become clear. The foremost duty of royal knights was the protection of the royal family. In my time, that was their majesties the king and queen, and their only child, Her Highness the princess. By then, every nation of our star was embroiled in some manner of conflict over Electrope. Thus was our kingdom drawn into a war with its neighbor. That war was the catalyst for the great calamity that altered the environment. Countless countrymen lost their lives amidst the chaos, the king and queen among them. For a blessing, we were able to protect the princess, who then rose to the occasion and brought hope to her people in those trying times. So kind-hearted was our young queen that at her behest we even took in refugees from the enemy nation. But sadly, her reign was cut short. Like many others, her body had been ravaged by lightning, and one day she collapsed and passed away. So tragic. Aye, nary was there a citizen whose eyes remained dry, and many a moon was spent constructing a great tomb worthy of her memory. Yet I clung to hope still. For while Her Majesty was on her deathbed, the kingdom's finest scientists had successfully extracted her soul. He's talking about Safan. Did we hear that right? Extracted her soul. Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we may live on. This age-old belief had always comforted our people, but as casualties mounted in the wake of the calamity, we sought to make it into reality through the power of Electrope. In time, we succeeded in developing the means to preserve the soul, and it was used to spare the Queen eternal death. Yet it wasn't enough to simply prevent the soul's departure, for the ultimate goal was to create the person they were in life, and this required that their memories be further extracted from their soul. It took many more years of research to make this possible, by which time I had become a grey old man. With my days numbered, I did not hesitate to volunteer myself as a test subject for the procedure. So it was that I attained this vessel. And by my successful rebirth, I paved the way for those who are recreated from the memories of the departed. The Endless, they are called. If your tale is true, then the queen that your people brought back to life... It's Sven! Wouldn't be Sven, would it? I think we know who it is. Oh, so you know Her Majesty as well. My description of her boundless kindness must have paled in comparison to what you'd no doubt felt in her presence. I haven't met her myself, I confess, not since assuming my current form. Wouldn't want to frighten the living daylights out of her. Ha 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 ha! The Endless, so all this time Sven wasn't alive. She lives, yet she does not. 'Tis admittedly a difficult distinction to make. Having inherited the memories of a departed soul, an Endless feels, thinks, and acts precisely as that person would. In that sense, I believe they are alive. The Alexandrians know about this, right? It can't have gone unnoticed that Sven is perpetually useful. No one really knows about the Endless. People who wear regulators don't even think about death. Alright, regulators, that's what they were called. See an RE word, rare word. Everyone sees that the queen doesn't change, but they accept it. To them, it's just who she is. While there should be as many endless as those who have died, I believe they are limited in where they can exist. Queen's fan is unique in her ability to appear before you. Strictly speaking, I myself am not an endless. They are created using memories extracted from a soul, but my entire soul was placed inside a machine. Being inside a machine makes you different. How? While I do not understand the finer points, my life is bound to this vessel. If it breaks down, then it would be over for me. Much like being of flesh and blood. Hardly an endless and changing life, I'm sure you'll agree. An endless and changing life, I can't help but be reminded of the Ea. Did Kachua and the others know about all this? Considering their extensive intelligence gathering, I'd be surprised if they didn't. For now, let's share what we've learned. With Krudu and Raha, I can't help but have misgivings about this. Wait, so you're telling me that my newest wife is perpetually young and useful and beautiful?
Otaku, もしかしてナーヘか？
ナーヘか？
お前はエレネッシパじゃねえか。
Is this Hitilodius's VA? Maybe it's a little too, like, slightly lower toned.
ずいぶん久しぶりだな。この30年どこにいたんだよ。お、もしかしてあれか？噂になってる外から来たスフェーン様のお客ってお前か
？30 years.
まあな。それよりお袋がどこにいるか知ってるか？お前のお袋さん
Wait, did she get removed from their memories?
すまん。どんな人だっけ？どんなって知ってるだろう。カフキワだ。好奇心が旺盛すぎて連合の旅にもついていったやつだ。
Kaokia. I need to start saying her name correctly. I've been calling her Kachua. Kaokia, 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 Kaokia.
記憶にねえな。冗談はよせ。そんなわけないだろう。あんなに小さい村だったんだぞ。本当に知らないんだ。お前のおふくろ誰だっけ？おい、他にも同郷のやつはいるか？おい。
So she must have passed away or something. Erenespa? He's proposing! Kaokia. Kaokia.
何よいきなり。カフキワって誰のこと？
嘘だろ。 なんで。亡くなった人の記憶は回収される。まさか。
まさか。
エレネシパー、今どこよ。アリゼちゃんたちがバックルームに戻ってくるってさ。あんたもそろそろ戻ってきな。おーい、聞いてる？エレネシパー。
It looks like she either passed away or purposefully extracted her soul into that robot thingy. At a crossroads. Let me see how far I'm down level 98 quests. At a crossroads. Okay. Okay, 2 more quests for level 98. I could do that. Otis looks pleased with himself, insofar as his vessel can indicate. Although the mood became a tad subdued at the end, I thoroughly enjoyed our repast together. We did too, Otis. To hear about the Endless was something of a shock, but we likewise enjoyed your company. Above all, I'm glad that you and I could talk, Little Jaw. We're going to get along great, I just know it. Do you think so? Ah ha 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 ha, I'm happy for you, my boy. Now then, I presume you'll be returning to Everkeep. Permit me to accompany you, at least a part of the way. About Sven, it doesn't matter to me she's an Endless, whether she's alive like you and me or not. I've seen enough to know that she has a good heart. What worries me is the burden she bears. We still don't know what it is. I expect there are things she can't tell us, not with Zoral Jaw watching, but at the very least, I'd like to know what an Endless are to her. What the Endless are to her. Sorry, I didn't mean to delay us. I just felt the urge to share my thoughts with you. Oh, and on the way back, let's make a quick stop at the Drift Downs. I want to tell Tapu how it went. .371 southeast. I missed a quest out there. Excuse me, do you have a moment? Oh my gosh, she's cute. You're headed south, I would ask a favor. My friend went out to study the plant life and hasn't been back. He has a bad habit of getting absorbed in his work and losing track of time. Last I saw him, he was headed southeast from up here. If you could just check in on him, I would sorely appreciate it. Ah, you are returned. Were you able to find Gulja? We were, thanks to you. All's well with the boy. I'm relieved to hear that. And to know that he has family who worries about him, Gulja must be glad. I hope so. I'll try to not to rush or force anything, though. It's for him to decide what I'm to him. My, what a pleasant surprise it is to meet you in these parts. Ben, what are you doing here? Visiting my people? Are you doing the same perchance? I suppose we are, yeah. Listen, there's something we'd like to talk to you about. Could we have a word in private? So you know about the Endless. While we may not discuss it openly, my people will surely have noticed that I haven't changed for hundreds of years. I've made no attempt to conceal my nature. If I may ask, though, who was it that told you about the Endless? Only a few should be familiar with the concept. I'm afraid I can't say. Why not? I bear no ill will towards this mystery individual, lest that be your concern. I'm merely curious. Tell me, Sven, you care for your people, that much is plain, and I assume you care for the Endless too. Earlier in Everkeep, there was something you wanted to tell us. Was it to do with them? The Endless are as dear to me as my living citizens. They are as much my family. But they can only be sustained by meeting certain exacting requirements. Thus far, we've managed to do so, but should more people die, I fear we would be pushed beyond our limit. Their preservation demands vast amounts of energy. Energy? I don't understand the workings of it all. But is there something we can do to help? Alright, so here's the dark side of the utopia then. And would you be willing to become Alexandrian citizens? What? I have my nation, my people to protect. I can't just become Alexandrian. Indeed, I suppose you cannot. First you tell us to make peace, then you tell us to go home. What exactly is it that you want? The same as you, of course, to protect my people. Is there something only Zoraljak can do? That I cannot say. I do not ask that you understand or like me, but I wish... I wish we had been born on the same side of it. Hey, what do you mean by that? Wait, Sven! Damn it. Well, I think we've kept everyone waiting long enough. Let's continue on to Everkeep. And let's not tell Otis about our conversation with Sven. I don't want to risk causing him pain. grab the Ether Current as well as the blue quest here. To southeast. Up there. Turn around. Oh my god, I fell. Ah! Darn it. Don't turn around. What's happening to the camera? No, 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 no. Let me get off. Passionate phytologist. Now this is a fascinating succulent. Its development is clearly abnormal. Proof, perhaps, that this species has adapted to its new environment over time. Yeah. Hello there, stranger. What are you doing out here? For that matter, what am I doing out here? Did I get distracted and wander out of the safe zone again? Yopia is probably worried sick about me. I'll have to thank her for sending you. But first, we need to hurry back to the drift towns before some terrifying creatures tries to... Escort mission. Sense a hostile presence. Oh dear. It looks like our scientist or our phytologist's legs are not any more brittle than ours. Welcome back. Glad to see you're both in one piece. Forgive me, Yopia. I was so focused on the plants I nearly wandered headfirst into danger. If you hadn't sent this kind stranger my way, there's no telling what might have happened. Now I'd better document my findings before I forget. Thanks again, ladies. Sorry about him. He grew up in Everkeep, you see, so he's not used to seeing plants in their native habitat. And heritage found is rather unique in that regard. 30 years ago, when the geography changed, vast swathes of native flora died out, while the rest were forced to mutate drastically in order to survive worthy of study, I'm sure. Still, he ought to know it's not safe out there. I wish he wouldn't be so careless. In any case, I'm grateful to you for keeping him safe. And seeing as he didn't think to reward you for it, I suppose I will have to. I'd swear he'd forget his head if it wasn't attached. Let's light this place while I am here. Oh wait, it's not connected. I have to fly there. Oh, Otis practically walked us all the way to the end. Good for him.
お前も一緒にバックルームに来いよ。スフェーンにも会えるかもしれないぜ。
気持ちはありがたいが、私は遠慮する。
遠慮する。
スフェーン様に会いたい気持ちはもちろんあるが、生前の私から受け継いだ記憶の中には、彼女をお守りできなかったという無念の記憶がある。
無念の記憶がある。
つまり、合わす顔がないのだ。こんな機械の顔しかな。
And for sure if he said kiroku or kyoku.
そうか。
Record or memory.
お前がそう言うなら無理強いはしねえさ。またグルージャと遊びに来るから、その時はうまい飯を食わせてくれよな。
ああ、いいぞ。今度は他の仲間も連れてくるがいい。
皆さん、あなたは確か空の坑道にいた。何があったの？大変です。ソラージャに動きが。部隊を率いてヴァンガードに向かったみたいなんです。
何？
ついにしびれを切らしたか。だけど誰からも連絡がなかったのはどういうわけだ。
ごめんなさい。ライハ通信が妨害されてるみたいで、見張りの仲間からの知らせも遅れてしまって。あっちにはワヤッケもいるはずなんですけど、連絡が取れなくて、私どうしたら。
大丈夫だ、落ち着け。お前はバックルームに行ってカフキワにこのことを知らせてくれ。
Of Kia.
リンクパールなら妨害を受けずに繋がるかもしれない。トライヨラ側に警戒するよう伝えておくわ。
オーティスはグルージャを守ってくれ。
受けたまわった。
僕も行く。
この先は戦いになる。お前は連れて行けねえ。
Far too dangerous.
グルージャは私と一緒にアウトスカーツの皆を避難させる重要な任務に当たろう。戦は何が起きるかわからん。常にあらゆる事態に備える必要があるのだ。覚えておけ。
分かった。アルフィノに繋がったからコーナに状況を伝えるよう頼んでおいたわ。
助かる。トライオラの状況は？
こちらは心配いらないと言ってたけど、突然のことだから防備が間に合うかは五分五分ってところだと思うわ。
五分五分？
コーナ兄さんなら絶対に間に合わせてくれるさ。なんたってトライオラの利用だからな。待ってたぜゾラージャ。決着の時だ。
決着の時だ。This is a moment of truth. We have to hold Zoralja here, and I know exactly how to do that. Oh. Upon speaking with Waklamat, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Looks like I will leave this for next stream. The Protector and the Destroyer. Ooh, that looks really cool too. Leave that for the next stream. Okay, 12 a.m. Call it an end there. Thanks for coming to the stream, everyone. 다들 방송에 놀러주셔서 감사합니다. 그러면은 내일은 방송 없고 토요일에 뵙도록 금요일이 아니지 시간으로 토요일에 뵙도록 하겠습니다. I'll see everyone on Friday because no stream tomorrow. Thank you for streaming today. Yeah, Infinite DK, thanks for coming by. Thanks. Azaz. Yes, Riba, Infinite DK Riba. I take screenshots today. B. Close. on. Okay. Wait, when did they add chromatic aberration? Was that always a thing? Oh. Okay. Lighting. Thing. Alright, thanks for coming. Bye everyone. Bye!